Hello everyone and welcome back to the Afterlife SMP. It's a brand new year and that of course means it's time for some brand new adventures. We've got a ton of stuff planned for today and that means we don't have any time to fool around. So sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and then let's get the show on the road because today is gonna be a busy one. And we're gonna start off by heading over to spawn and seeing what's been happening there in the few days that I have been offline. Because it seems every time I turn my back around here, something awesome and exciting happens and I'm not around to see it. So let's get over there, see what's happening, and get caught up on all the latest events. Additionally, there's a lot of excitement going down because the server has been upgraded to Minecraft 121.4, and that means we have the Pale Garden. So as soon as I'm done poking around spawn, I'm gonna be heading out, finding a Pale Garden, because I want to go see the creaking, I want to get a few creaking hearts, and I want to get some pale oak. And then of course we're going to be experimenting with a small little resin farm of our very own. So let's see what's happening here, and straight away there is something absolutely monstrous smack bang in the middle of spawn. Where the heck did this come from? I haven't been gone all that long, but yeah, this is what I was talking about. Just look at this. A few days away and yeah, that happens. Now I must say I'm not 100% sure who's responsible for all of this, but it is absolutely magnificent. Now while this is all very impressive, it was not actually the reason we came here. This was just a very pleasant surprise because we're going to be heading over to the Christmas tree in just a second. But first what the heck is going on there? Seems like something weird is happening on the wall over there, and I must confess I have no idea what this building is for. If anybody knows, please do let me know because I still haven't been able to figure out what goes on around here. Now this was what initially caught my attention. I have no idea what happened. Looks like it was a lot of fun though, and then there's some more stuff happening over here apparently. But one of the things I came to look at was the mall. Skunk has been doing some more work around here and it is absolutely awesome. Just look at this place. Every time I come here, I am in awe of that man's abilities. Oh my goodness, it's even playing some music and we have axolotls in the fountain. This is amazing. Now Santa's village might be gone, but we have a beautiful fountain in this place. We've got some awesome pillars over here. And to the sides we have an aquarium displaying some beautiful tropical fish, and oh boy, just look at them go. Oh, and oh, they're having a grand time. We also have this masterpiece of a chandelier over here. It is stunning, but this is what I'm after. This is what I'm interested in. Miney's new shop, and she is selling some golden carrots. I have been yearning for these and I can't believe that nobody has been selling them yet. Anyway, I'm gonna grab 2 stacks over here. There we go. And then it's time to head out and go check out the Christmas tree because apparently I have a little gift waiting for me. And there it is, the magnificent Christmas tree built once again by the amazing blonde skunk. And oh, just look at that. Everybody got a gift, and oh, there's mine. I see mine over there, but I'm just gonna have a quick run around. Just see if everybody has been taken care of, and yeah, it looks like there has been gifts aplenty. But here we go, let's see, I got a message from Jay, and then we have a mace, absolutely brilliant. Then we have a bundle with, some bone blocks in it, nice. We have a stack of wing charges and a stack of slime blocks, that is awesome. And let's see, what does Jay have to say? And yeah, okay, he wrote a lot. I'll be reading this in my own time. Now, Night Fox has recently returned to the server. Here, I came down here to have a look at his spawn house when I saw that over there. But oh my goodness. First, let's take a look at Night Fox's house. It is looking beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Just look at the size of this place. For a spawn house, that is pretty large, and it is definitely an impressive build. It is beautiful to look at from all angles, and I must say, well done, Night Fox. Now, if you haven't checked him out already, please do so. Go and show him some love and support and help us welcome him to the server. But this is what I was looking at earlier, and oh my goodness, just look at this place. I don't recall this being here a few weeks ago. And just look at that scale. This water wheel, absolutely stunning. This place is incredible. And it does make me feel that I better get myself into gear and start doing some awesome builds as well. But it's going to have to wait. Because today is all about the Pale Garden, and if I am correct, we should see it blinking into view right now. Yes, ladies and gents, we finally have the new biome on the server, and it's time for me to go and grab some goodies. And of course, as we enter it, the grayness descends, the color drains from the world, and here we are in the Pale Garden. As you might know, I already do have a little bit of experience with the Pale Garden, but this time it's different. This time, should I get eaten by a creaking, the world doesn't literally end. I've set up a little nest over here, so if I die, I'll just respawn over there, and then I'm gonna grab some logs and some saplings because I have a little bit of an experiment to do. The wiki page is slightly confusing, to say the least, and I need to find out, do these things actually grow in other biomes? So I'm going to chop down this tree, grab a few saplings, and the first thing to check is, do they grow in other biomes? Yes, they do. Alright, that is fantastic news. And now for our next experiment, it involved me hanging around here overnight, annoying a creaking and locating his heart, which is right over here. So I'm going to grab that, and then I need to find out, do the creaking spawn in other biomes? Now, according to the wiki page once again, no they do not, but that could just mean they do not spawn there naturally. So I'm going to have to do a quick heart transplant, run this down to that dark oak forest down there and see if it actually spawns when I set it up correctly down there. And once again the answer is yes, there he is. It is confirmed creaking will spawn in other biomes if you set their heart up like so between two logs. Now that is brilliant news for our resin farm, because I really didn't fancy coming here every time I wanted to farm some resin. Now, I simply wanted to come back, grab my stuff, and get out of here, but apparently we have got a zombie problem. I mean, wow. This is absolutely ridiculous. Just look at this, and they just keep coming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for day to grab my stuff and get out of here. Wow. So right now, I've got everything I came here for, and I've got two options. Option number one, the boring, safe option. Fly 8,000 blocks back home. Option number two, put everything I own in the ender chest and get pounded into a purple puddle by the creaking, which seems a lot more exciting, and that's the option I'm going for. However, I can't find any creaking. I found skeletons, zombies, creepers, but no creaking so far. And that was not what I wanted. Unfortunately, I didn't get pounded by the creaking, but we are back at spawn. It saved me an 8,000 block trip. And oh goodness, I forgot that my ender chest would not come with me. Anyway, there's one around here somewhere. I'll quickly go find it, get all of my stuff, and then we'll head back home and get started on our creaking farm. I've been flying around trying to locate the perfect place to build my resin farm. And eventually I've decided I'm going to build it in this mountain over here. Now, currently we have a bit of a cave system happening over here, but I think it should be alright if I dig down far enough and dig far enough away from the walls for the creaking to not spawn in here. Anyway, as I said, it's going to be a small tiny little farm just for me, because apparently, according to sources, Skunk has already built an industrial-sized farm, and he's planning on opening a resin shop in the mall. Now, as the owner of the mall, I probably can't convince him otherwise, and he's gonna have first pick on that. So this farm is gonna be just for me, and once again, I'm gonna try and do this my way. I'm not gonna look up any tutorials on how to do this. I have a basic understanding of how it's supposed to work, and I'm gonna see if I can make it work all by myself. So the first thing we need to do is dig a little hole where we can actually build our resin farm. And with our hole dug, we can start working on version 1 of our farm. Version 1 is complete. It is pretty big, it is bulky, but I think it's gonna do the job. Just look at that absolute monstrous beast over there. Now what I've done is try and give the resin as many surfaces as possible to cling to, and hopefully that will increase the resin production. So we'll give it a shot tonight, and then we'll see how it works. So our creaking has spawned, and no surprise, it hasn't spawned in the little box provided. I've tried to spawn proof every piece of this room except for the box next to me, and the creaking is just having none of it. Now I've had this issue before in Creative Worlds when I was trying out a few designs, and I've always had this issue. It spawns anywhere except the box, on redstone, on slabs, and I don't know why. So the first results are in. I've run this for roughly 2 nights with a bunch of interruptions to make changes and just tweak the design a little bit. And we've gotten roughly 2.5 stacks per night, which isn't brilliant. But I've done some more research, and apparently when you hit a creaking, it will spawn at most, I think, 3 clumps of resin, which means all of the surfaces I've got here isn't going to help one little bit. It's complete overkill, and I can simplify this design quite a bit. Now, seeing as they won't spawn in the box anyway, I'm going to do away with that and maybe lock myself into the box instead of the creaking. So let's get all of this taken care of, rip it all out. It's time for a complete redesign. It is time to build the Resin Farm 2.0. And there it is, version 2.0, much smaller, a lot simpler, and as you can see, we have 2 creaking hearts instead of just the 1, because that's the only way that I'm going to up the production of this farm. But already, I'm thinking I'm gonna tear this down and try something else. Up until now, I've been using pistons to scrape and push the resin off the logs, and resin is a bit of a sticky substance. It's getting stuck everywhere, which means I need to run in and manually liberate it. So I thought, how can I eliminate this problem? And the answer came, instead of using pistons to scrape the resin off, why don't we just move the logs? And so it seems that Resin Farm 2.0 is going to be dismantled without even being switched on. Welcome to Resin Farm 3.0. As you can see, instead of scraping and pushing the resin off the logs, we're simply moving the logs themselves, and the resin will drop to the floor. It's a lot simpler, a lot cleaner than the previous 2 versions, and this is just about ready for a field test. Now, don't look at my redstone back there. It is very crude and nasty. I'm just going to cover that up just to hide the absolute mess back there. And then I think it is just about time to give this puppy a field test. So I didn't really get 6.5 stacks there, I only got about 4.5 I think, which is fine by me, it's just for personal use. And now that we've got the resin, I think it's time to build ourselves a super smelter. So the super smelter is up and running, and just as I got it working, I got a message from KB, who has invited me over to his place to come and witness something amazing. So, okay, I think it's in that direction. I always get lost. I ended up at Skunk's base, but I think KB is just over there somewhere. Hello, Mr. KB.
There he is.
Where are you at?
Man himself. Where are you at?
Over here, over here, over here.
Oh.
Hello, how are you?
Are you sleeping in my barn? Do you want to witness something amazing?
Of course I do. Of course I do. Why do you even ask?
I may have been sweating for the last couple of months, and this is going to be a first reveal.
Ooh.
But technically, it shouldn't have taken me months because I could have used a beacon, but don't tell anyone that. So quick detour for this machine I had to build, or this thing I'm gonna reveal. I had to do another thing.
Okay.
And this first thing is kind of pointless because it's absolutely useless. But I'm not leading you into dark corners here. It's real.
Ooh, striders.
So I built this thing down here, and it's more efficient to manually collect the items.
Ah, lovely. Isn't that usually how it works? I assume something to do with quartz.
Yeah, so it's just... It takes 6 in-game days for these things to grow, and then you can press a button to slice them. So you might as well just travel around the server to different ones and go clean them out.
Yeah, it's... Ooh, I saw that one grow.
Anyways, we're gonna fly, and it's gonna reveal itself as we land, but the grand reveal is not the thing itself.
Okay, cool.
So let's go. Ow.
Watch out for the ground.
Fly into the land. Nope. Welcome to the reveal of the Guardian Farm.
Nice!
I did not take months to do this. I forgot I could remove the Guardian Temple with the beacon, but we don't talk about it. Anyways, you're going to have to stand right here for a second, because I need to go switch off.
Wait, here.
Maybe up. Maybe like at an angle. Maybe here.
Okay. Where am I looking? Am I looking at the farm?
Look at the machine. I need to go turn off the mob switch.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you ready to witness?
I am witnessing. I'm going in F1 so I can witness the majesty in full screen. All right. I am watching.
But now what if this doesn't work? Anyways.
Well, then I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, if lamp is off while active item is... I think it's when turn on, make sure lamp when turn... I think that's it.
Okay.
I don't understand the instructions.
I'm waiting. Ooh, I see something happening. I saw a little wiggle up there somewhere.
Ooh.
I see more wiggles.
I can hear him.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
There they go. Now KB was having a little bit of trouble with his sorting system. I helped him fix it. And then we got talking, and eventually we sort of struck a deal.
But there's one little missing piece. And I wanted to find out if you want to fill that missing piece. I need to figure out how to make dark prismarine. So I need ink, and I was wondering if, with your technical knowledge, would you want to be partners and build an ink farm?
Ooh, dark prismarine, you say? I'm in. Yeah. Okay, so you need an ink farm. Ink farm.
That was easy.
I'll see what I... Bruh, I've always wanted to use dark prismarine. I've never had a farm that I could do that with, and here's my chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Then you gotta grab the opportunity. So just before we seal the deal, just between you and I might be making some enemies pretty soon. Would you could kind of avoid it, but there might be consequences. Would you be okay with that?
Well...
Though it's possible that nothing happens to you. You can just be like, I knew nothing. I didn't know.
Well, depends what we're up to, you know. It could be interesting. We'll see how it plays out.
I'll reveal more. I just need to start making money first. That's what this old
Okay,
machine is for,
well, here's the plan. Let's make money. Let's make some dark prismarine.
And then worry about the rest.
And then we'll see where that goes. What do you reckon?
Okay, that sounds like a deal. Let's punch on it.
Oh, jeez, that was awful. Okay, take two on that one. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. for right now, I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure what KB's up to. I don't know, maybe I've just sold my soul for some dark prismarine, but we'll see how this plays out. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did, and if you want to see some more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But this is Fungusaurus Rex saying, until next time, beautiful people, stay awesome. Bye-bye.